Hi, my name's Alain Raas, Global Brand Director for Aquila Catamarans. Behind my left shoulder here is the all-new Aquila 36 Molokai. We're going to step on board, give you a tour, show you how easy it is to operate this boat. In addition to that, we're going to take a look at the technical specs on board, the livability, and also the fishability. So follow me, step aboard, and we're going to take a tour of this boat. We're on board here at the helm station. Ergonomically, it's very well set up. Below me, obviously the steering wheel. We've got easy access to our throttle controls. To the right of that, this boat is equipped with Mercury 500Rs, so we've got the joystick operation, same that will come with the 300s or the 400s or new 425s from Mercury. To my left, we've got our C-zone control, which is basically the brains of the boat. You can control all your lighting, your pumps, pretty much everything. You can monitor your tank levels all through the C-zone. Forward of that, we've got two large MFDs. On your MFDs, obviously through Ray Marine, you can access all of your chart plotters, your Mercury vessel view system, your dashboard if you want to keep track on your RPMs and fuel flow and those sort of items. You also have access to your fish finders. You can set up various views on here. Up above, we've got our tactile buttons, which is a duplication of what you can do on C-zone or on your MFD. So you really have three access points for redundancy's sake. Below that, you've got your air conditioning or heat vents to port and starboard. We've got our wireless or inductive chargers for our phones with mounts. You also have 4 cup holders, 2 to port, 2 to starboard. And then most importantly, behind me, we've got our helm seats. So these are very nice teak seats, ladder back seats with armrests. So the armrests are easy to deploy. So you push a button in on the side, you have bolsters that fold down, and then you can step up and sit here. And you have a very nice line of sight when you're up in your helm seat. On this option, they're electrically actuated. So that if I am in the standing position, again, I can lean back, very comfortable. If I'm a bigger bloke and need more room, then you can scoot the seat back all the way and you've got quite a bit of room here. Below me here, for us that are a little bit vertically challenged and need a little bit of a boost up to get a line of sight, there is a fold down platform that gives you a couple of inches, about 2.5 inches or so, that's going to raise your height up. And then on your wing seats on the outboard, you have integrated footrests. If you aren't going to use the recessed footrest, you can fold these down. Has a little lip or a little latch that comes down, fold that down, and then you can sit in your seat here and put your feet here. On the wing stations or wing seats on the outboard side, you also see that we've got integrated handrails. Again, very well ergonomically set up. The boat's very, very simple to operate, whether you're single-handed again or you have crew on board. So that's a helm station. Aquila, the engineers at Aquila have really thought of everything from the ergonomics to the line of sight, the ability to move around. Really great feature on board here, the Aquila 36 Molokai. So we're going to deploy the anchor here now that we've gotten to our spot. It's located underneath our center line hatch. In here we've got a windlass stainless anchor and our rode. I'm standing up on the casting platform of the 36 Molokai, and this is a purpose-built fishing machine. So following along the footsteps of our 47 Molokai, the 36 has been born. You have a very large casting platform up here, so great for throwing your casting nets for bait. Running down the gunnels, we've got 8 fishing rod holders on both port and starboard side. At the aft of the boat, we've got an additional 6. On the aft of the hardtop, we've got an additional 7. On both sides of the coffin boxes, you've got an additional 10, 5 on port, 5 on starboard. And then underneath the coffin box also, we have access into our cabin space, but you can actually pull that forward. And there is an optional 56-gallon fish box that can go in there. This boat has been equipped with the standard version, which gives you a little bit more of a cabin space in there, but also gives you some dry storage should you want to use that. You know, from a fishing standpoint, this boat is set up for fishing. You've got electric reel outlets, just about anything that you need in terms of being a tournament fishing boat, you have on board here. Working my way back to the aft cockpit, you get a sense of the true space here for fighting fish or just entertaining. But when it comes to fishability, this is where all the action takes place. Leading out onto the aft platform, we take full advantage of a central pass-through gate. It's held in place by magnets. So if you are fighting a fish off the back of the boat, you can come back here, access to this area back here, as well as work yourself to the starboard side or to the port side. This is covered with deck hatches, so you can flip these up or have them down, in this case, taking full advantage of the 11-foot 9-inch beam. Behind me to port and starboard, these are our two vertical live wells, each 53 gallons, so a total of 106 gallons. To the outboard side, you do have an option to fit this boat out with tuna tubes also. In addition to that, stepping forward into the aft cockpit, and we'll take a look at this in more detail in a second, but you have an option for in-deck live wells, both 58-gallon in-deck live wells, so a total of 116 gallons, plus the 106 gallons vertical live well, so a ton of room for your bait. Below here, this boat has been equipped with a hooker sea chest system with both a high and low speed pickup. That's really important when it comes to fishing, as many of you know, to maintain your pressure for your live well tanks to keep your bait fish alive, which is super important. Stepping forward, cooler chests below here. So these can be utilized either as coolers for your drinks, or if you just want to use them for storing clean ice, you certainly can, or refreshments. They slide in and out very easily. Above that, standard, this boat's been optioned up with the summer kitchen option, but standard on board this boat, you obviously wouldn't have the grill. If you don't have the grill, this is additional countertop space, so a really good place to use as a cutting area or a bait prep station. You do have a dedicated cutting board area here with a sink with fresh water below that. So you can see we've got a scale here or measuring table to be able to put your catch and make sure that you're within the limit. Above that, we've got small tackle storage here, tackle boxes, center cutty to put knives and whatever you need for quick access. Closing this up, you'll also see on the starboard side, comes standard on board the boat, is our side boarding gate. In fishing terms, this is an access point to land your fish. As we work our way towards the bow, we don't have a step up onto the casting platform. It's a single level all the way around, so you have no trip hazards on board. Easy way to keep your lines and all of your tackle clear. You're not running into each other. You have just an exceptional amount of room here. As we move our way forward, on both port and starboard, you've got a freshwater washdown, very easy to access on your starboard side, and on the port side, you've got a raw water or seawater washdown. So again, being able to quickly clean the boat, get your fish residue off of the boat is very easy on board this boat. As you see on this boat, we've got the outriggers above. The boat is designed, purpose-built, designed to add an aftermarket tower should you want to. It is a carbon fiber hardtop. Again, that is purpose designed into both 47 Molokai as well as the 36 Molokai. Reduces weight, adds rigidity to the boat. And then also, most importantly, if you do add a tower aftermarket, you don't need to install additional support structure or any additional structure onto the boat to support your tower. It's very easy to access. Once we're up here, we have a very nice vantage point. Take a look, see if you see any birds if you're offshore. We have a radar configured on this boat, quantum Doppler, and then we've got a FLIR camera as well as a Razor spotlight. So that's a hardtop, really a great vantage point. Again, carbon fiber hardtop. If you're looking at the competition, understand what weight savings means when it comes to build quality of a boat and why reducing that weight up high is very important when you're running offshore and you're in any sort of big seas. When you do land that special catch on board, you have plenty of space to store it. On the port and starboard side, you have in-deck fish boxes. Both have a volume of 99 gallons, so a total of 198 gallons. Forward of that, you've got dry storage for your rods and reels. It is lockable. You have 302 gallons there combined, so each one measuring 151 gallons total. Apart from being a purpose-built fishing machine, there's days, and all of us know this, that we just want to be on the water having fun with friends and family. Nothing beats a 36 Molokai when it comes to being able to go fishing and then come back and spend the next weekend or the next day with your family and friends on board at the sandbar. So when it comes to the comfort features on board, there's really a lot of entertainment things that happen on board this boat. As I showed you earlier, we've got a great built-in grill that's optioned in this boat. You've got a sink. Above me here, you've got an MFD, which is also tied into YouTube. If you were to put Starlink or something equivalent on board, or just push it through your cell phone or laptop. You have tons of seating on board in each port and starboard aft corner. We got jump seats, so you have seating forward there for 4. Below me here, you've got coolers, but what is really neat about these is they actually double up as seats. So as we show here, we can slide them forward. Both slide forward, and then you have additional seating here. Forward of that, we've obviously got the helm seats, so we've got 3 forward-facing helm seats there. And then moving forward of that into the bow, we've got an additional seating area that occupies 3 people. So a lot of seating on board, which means a lot of fun and entertainment on board. You have speakers throughout. This boat's been equipped with Fusion. So you have 2 aft-facing speakers. Above in the hardtop in the navigation area or the console area, you've got an additional 2 in the hardtop. And then forward in the bow section, you've got an additional 4 speakers up there. And then midship in the gunnel, you've got an additional 4 speakers, 2 on each side. Below on the aft deck, you have a deployable swim ladder, which is integrated from the yacht line from Aquila. Tucks away, locks in place. It is a patented system from Aquila, and can't say enough about it, because getting in and out of the water needs to be simple so everyone can enjoy it. Behind me on the starboard side, we also have a fridge. One of our best livability features on board 36 Molokai is our cabin space. So in here, as you see, we've got a double berth bed facing forward, pillows up front and your feet here. Behind me or just to the aft comes standard with a portable toilet, or you can option up for a flushable toilet with a 21-gallon holding tank. Behind that, you've got a faucet with fresh water. Behind that, along the wall, you've got your access panels to access your wiring chases for your navigation equipment, as well as if you option this boat for air conditioning and heat, you've got access to your air handler. Below me here in the floorboard, we've got a small deck hatch which you can throw your flares and some of your safety equipment. But just again, this really sets the Aquila 36 Molokai apart from the competition, is because a lot of boats you step into don't take advantage of this space, and we really do. So if you want to go out to the fishing grounds, stay overnight, you have a beautiful berth in here, very comfortable, air conditioned or heated as an option, or if you want to get away for a secluded weekend, out to a nice anchorage or nip down to a far off island, perfect place to set up in here, take full advantage of this 36 Molokai. When it comes to lighting up this boat, you can light this boat up really, really well. You have options for underwater lighting. You have LED lighting underneath your gunnels. You also have razor spotlight on the hardtop, 2 spreader lights, one on port, one on starboard, 2 facing the bow and 2 facing the aft cockpit. When it comes to the technical aspects of the Aquila 36 Molokai, the first obviously is the power package on board, or the engine options. Standard from the manufacturer is dual 300 horsepower Mercuries. You can upgrade from there to either the 400, the V10 400s or the V10 425s, or you can upgrade from there to the 500R Racing Series engine package. Most of our customers are probably going to end up around the 400s or the 425s. One question we get asked a lot is why we went with dual engines over quad engines, and there's a number of reasons for this. Number one, we designed an exceptionally efficient hull. We have a double-stepped hull, very efficient under the water. What that correlates to is we only need 2 engines to be able to run at those fast speeds. So we are very confident in having dual engines on board, being able to hit a cruise speed with the 400s of 49 miles per hour and having a range of 426 miles. That's only with 2 engines. Compare that to 4 engines where you're going to have to increase your fuel tank size. You're going to have more insurance costs, more maintenance costs. We just feel strongly that in a 36-foot platform, dual engines are the way to go. When it comes to serviceability on board, getting access to your systems is critical for Aquila. not only access, but having everything clearly marked, labeled, tucked away nicely so that they're very easy to service. So in the port mechanical locker, you have access to your sea chest, your valve systems for that, as well as your fuel switchover from your port or your starboard tank. In the starboard mechanical locker, you have access to your batteries. This boat, as shown here, has a Master Volt lithium-ion upgrade. What that allows us to do is run the heat or the air conditioning when we're away from shore power. So a very nice feature to have if you are at an anchorage and you're in a cold climate or a warm climate, to be able to run your heat or air conditioning. Forward of that, just forward here, is access on both port and starboard to our fuel tanks. On board you have 508 gallons total fuel capacity, which is located in both port and starboard. We use a very thick aluminum grade fuel tank. Very strong, very sturdy. It's going to hold your fuel for a long time. Forward of that, we've got access to our additional mechanical space, which is going to give you access to your depth sound or your sounders and so forth in that area. So very easy to access your areas to maintain and service this boat. When it comes to the size of the 36 Molokai, her length overall is 38 foot 2 inches. She has a beam of 11 foot 9 inches, an air draft height from waterline to top of hardtop, excluding the electronics, of 9 foot, and she has a draft with engines down of 3 foot 6 inches. From a construction technique perspective, Aquila puts a lot of thought and development in making these boats very stiff and very strong. So we use vinyl ester resin infusion. Why is that important? Because a lot of builders these days are using polyester resin infusion. Vinyl ester resin infusion has lower water absorption. It's not going to give you that chalky white feeling in your hand or over time as the boat ages. It's just a much stronger product to use, and it's harder to work with. But we feel very strongly when it comes to infusion and making a very rigid and strong boat, vinyl ester is the way to go. In addition to that, we use carbon fiber reinforcements at strong points where needed. So she not only has a carbon fiber hardtop, but the carbon fiber is actually also integrated into the infusion process with the vinyl ester. Again, Aquila builds boats strong, our smallest boat being the 28 Molokai, but then we're going up to the 70 yacht or luxury, and 36 Molokai is slotting into our fishing series, followed with the 47 Molokai. It's an amazing boat. We would love to get you on board. If you'd like to learn more about Aquila or the 36 Molokai, please find one of your local Aquila dealers around the world, or you can find us at aquilaboats.com. Once again, my name's Alain Raas, Global Brand Director for Aquila. Thank you for joining me on board the 36 Molokai, and I look forward to seeing you on the water.